Oh my god. I'm gonna... Also no Frieren or Frieren Beyond Journey End, the anime that could be a masterpiece. Hopefully. It's a show about the hero party after defeating the Demon King, containing the mage Frieren, hero Himil, priest Heater, and warrior Isen, reminiscing about their long journey as they look upon the meteor shower and bid each other farewell lives. But the mage of the hero party, Frieren, time moves different from elves. Does Frieren time to say goodbye? Hikiko! Okay, I'm sorry. Does Frieren time to say goodbye to the hero party and embark onto her new journey? I'm so excited for this. I do think right now, only the manga and saga fans are talking about it. From a manga that won several awards and was nominated as the best manga of 2021, and an anime that has some very talented people that will be working on it. I'll talk about that soon. And yes, I'm caught up to the manga. I don't want to make anime onlys to have very high expectations. Just keep an open mind for now. Yes, the latest trailer really showed what the staff team is capable of. The show is a fantasy adventure anime of what happened after the big climax. We are in Frieren's POV on how is it being immortal? How does it feel when time moves slow and fast at the same time? And what new peoples he's going to meet. Yes, there's some chapters that like, we go to this town, then someone like, can you help me with this? And I'll give you that. But it's nominated 2021 Best Manga for a reason. The world building that we're gonna explore for the first time, but not for Frieren. The story, how it takes advantage from the first couple of chapters to make it into another story. The hero party that was all there with Frieren for decades to defeating the Demon King. New characters that we'll get to see on how much he learns from past journeys and how will it impact her in this new journey. The power slash magic system is quite interesting too. We get to see this century-year-old elf on how much advantage he has honing her skills for decades and different eras of magic and fooling everyone on how strong she really is. Just like I hone my skills in Valorant to E-date.
For every kill you get, I'll give you an uwu.
It's not the most flashy manga. It's not the most exhilarating manga. It's just a journey. See what I did there?
I've got to ratio this nigga.
The anime is gonna come out September the 29th. That is 1 week from now by the time this video is out, hopefully. MadHouse is back with another passion project. They always do these type of project every 2 years with One Punch Man, Aqua 13, Boogie Pop, and Sunny Boy. I mean, the trailer alone, this shit just looks incredible. The beautifully painted background, I love how this background feels so spacious. The compositing is just eye candy to watch, thanks to Akane Fushihara, who is always the director of photography for all the MadHouse passion projects and some other well-known projects for their production levels. And some freeze frame cuts still look good too because of the compositing and the art direction too. Everything just feels so lively when it needs to be. Just everything looks pleasing. With every aspect being perfect, you could make shots like these. The character design too is quite simple. The color are like one-dimensional. There's not much line work, but it's still effective. And the director too being Keiichiro Sato. Is that the anime man? Who is the director for Bocchi the Rock, unleashing his full potential in another anime. This raw animation power is quite visible in the trailer from great character acting, beautiful background animation. I mean, why do you need to animate this background? It's so ambitious and I love it. Effects, action, and 2D creatures. Oh my god. You saw what the director can do with Bocchi the Rock, how he elevated the source material. For the record, I didn't read Bocchi the Rock manga, that's just what people said, but nevertheless the anime was a spectacle to watch. The amount of saga from Bocchi, it's crazy. You have scenes where you can just make it normal, unnecessary amount of character acting, which was great. The directing and the storyboards was also amazing. Of course, it's a different story for Frieren. The manga itself is great and it's probably going to elevate the source material too. With Bocchi the Rock, the schedule was terrible, but with Frieren, the staff team can do whatever they want without worrying about time. Also, the music is great. It's by Evan Call, who did the music for Violet Evergarden and Jose. That was the only two that the OST was memorable for me. It feels very Violet Evergarden-ish, which makes sense. And Yoasobi doing the OP. Of course, I've never listened to any of her songs beside Idol. I mean, there's nothing else, guys, and I'm no fucking norm. On a real note, I am excited for what she's gonna do for the OP. Hopefully with the director and the producer's connections, we'll get some great animators and directors working on this project. I'm guessing some regulars that work on this pipeline like Gosei Oda, Hidehiko Sawada, Norifumi Kugai, Toshiki Sato, etc. Of course, shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and Fate Strange Fate tucking in some of the animators, but I do think it's still gonna be amazing. Some staff too is probably the same, and regulars from MadHouse. I mean, the producer is Yuichiro Fukushi, which is the person who is in charge of producing some of the more highly produced and noticeable shows from MadHouse. I don't want to say MadHouse is back because this pipeline is still making projects every 2 years. Yes, some of those shows didn't really get much notoriety from the community, so yeah. I mean, in 2015, MadHouse produced One Punch Man and Overlord, one arguably being the best animated show till to date, and the other one being your bog standard isekai slash fantasy looking shows, with the only redeemable thing is the character designs, which I think the character designer is the person from Overlord too.
Why is he so like nervous?
Anyways, Frieren Beyond Journey's End is going to be a masterpiece. Episode 1 is going to be 2 hours long. I'm guessing it's actually going to be like 90 minutes because the 2 hour might include the OP, ED, and the ad break. Usually OP, ED is not really present in the first episode, especially like if it's like an hour long, so we'll see about that. And it's also 2-core, god damn. I don't think they got influenced with Oshinoko, with the first episode being like an hour plus long. Probably Frieren was in production before Oshinoko because Oshinoko didn't really have the best schedule. If it was influenced by Oshinoko, then that's fine. I've underestimated popular mangas being adapted on how popular it can be in recent times, so hopefully that's the same case for Frieren. This show's gonna air at the same time as Jujutsu Kaisen's Shibuya incident arc. Will it be better animated than Jujutsu Kaisen? I don't know. Probably not. But I'm just hoping right now. With the current state of the industry right now, it's just nice to see a project where you get some of the best people working on it. Recently we got Heavenly Delusion and now it's Frieren. Of course there's some other great looking show, but it's just nice to see where the schedule is just not absolute doo-doo wank. Yes, MAPPA can make amazing looking shows, but they can't reach the full potential that it initially intended to be, and hopefully it changed the anime industry in some way. But Heavenly Delusion didn't really sell well, so I don't think that's a good idea. You can make masterful looking shows. But nevertheless, it's going to be a journey. It's going to be interesting to see a new twist on the fantasy genre, seeing how Frieren viewed the world around her as time moved faster than normal human beings, seeing people around you disappearing bit by bit, and what's the good and bad thing about being immortal, and how will Frieren embark on this new journey with a breath of fresh air. And that's probably it. I really do have a lot of hope for this anime, with the backing of some of the most talented people in their own field. It's going to be amazing. Also, I might do a seasonal anime video if I'm not lazy. By the time this video comes out, it's probably gonna be like 1 or 2 weeks for the new seasonal anime to start, so I'm probably not gonna make it. We'll have to see. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Comment down below what your thoughts about Frieren, if it's gonna be good, bad, amazing, or what your thoughts about the manga, or how much dick have you sucked in the past week. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.